degrees. Sunday night, skies will be mostly clear with a low temperature around 2 degrees. Then Monday, which is Martin Luther King Day, will be mostly sunny and cold with a high temperature near 16 degrees. Monday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 3 degrees. Then Tuesday, sunny with a high temperature near 21. Tuesday night, we expect partly cloudy skies, low temperature around 10. And Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high temperature near 34 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. Cancer. She's an ugly, evil, and intrusive monster that slinks and slithers her way into the lives of every one of us in some way, at some time, during our time on Earth. Cancer has most certainly altered or impacted the life of every single person on this planet. I have family and friends that fight her every day. I have family and friends who are survivors. Heck, I am a cancer survivor. We hold our breaths with each follow-up scan and test, appreciating modern medical science and technology. As Christians, we offer our thanks in prayer when there's good news. Oftentimes we celebrate silently because neighbors, friends, or other family members receive less favorable news. Cancer doesn't care how much money you have or how well respected you are in your community. She doesn't care about your religion or ethnicity. She doesn't care if you voted for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump for President of the United States. Statistically, your chance of a cancer diagnosis increases as you get older, but childhood cancer is an absolute reality. According to the American Childhood Cancer Organization, about 16,000 children under the age of 21 are diagnosed with cancer every year, and approximately 1/4 of them will not survive the disease. Every person who gets cancer will die, but so will the rest of us. It's how we live that matters. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This message is from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. If you're having a tough time or thinking about suicide, you're not alone. And there's hope. VA's Veterans Crisis Line is full of responders who listen and help. Many are veterans or have veteran family members and friends, so they're prepared to address your challenges. After calling, you'll be connected to the next available Crisis Line responder. That person may ask, are you thinking of suicide? Or what plan can we put in place to keep you safe today? If you choose, the responder will share your name and personal information with your local VA Suicide Prevention Coordinator, who'll connect you to local VA assistance and resources. Don't wait. Dial 988, then press 1.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey. The pitch.
And it's a Garner! Another 3-run homer for Burleson.
Cardinals Nation, the Cardinals Caravan presented by Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is coming your way. It's your chance to get up close and personal with your favorite team. Get the latest scoop on the upcoming season from current players, Cardinals alumni, and broadcasters. Plus, there will be raffle prizes and autographs for the kids. Jump on the Caravan, the Cardinals Caravan, rolling into Rolla on Saturday, January 18th. For more information, visit cardinals.com/caravan.
It's off to a decent start, and cash hogs were higher at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. There was a light to moderate direct cash cattle trade that took place Wednesday. Live deals in the South were marked at $201, which is about steady with the previous week's weighted average basis, In Kansas and Texas, it was $1 higher than last week's business. Asking prices were firm in the South and ranged from $201 to $205 live. The North remained quiet. Look for more trade to develop before the end of the day Friday. At the Ozarks Regional Stockyards in Missouri, compared to 2 weeks ago, feeder steers and heifers sold $4 to $8 higher. Steer calves under 700 pounds were $12 to $18 higher. Heifer calves under 700 pounds were $6 to $12 higher. The USDA says demand was very good on a moderate supply. There are a few sales to highlight. 7-weight steers topped $300 per hundredweight, with a 708-pound offering bringing $301. Feeder supply included 60% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 600 to 636 pounds, brought $297.50 to $328. Feeder steers 654 to 689 pounds, brought $289 to $314. Boxed beef closed mixed with light to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice up $1.16 at $334.14. Select was 67 cents lower at $318.04. Estimated cattle slaughter was 124,000 head, up 2,000 on the week and up about 7,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed higher with a big negotiated run. Processors have been more aggressive in their procurement efforts this week and have been bidding up to move needed numbers. Wednesday was no exception. Demand for U.S. pork on the global market remains a bright spot and is helping provide price support. Barrels and yields at the National Daily Direct were up 7 cents with a weighted average of 80.21. The Iowa, Minnesota was 19 cents higher with a weighted average of 80.44, and the Western Corn Belt up 26 cents with a weighted average of 80.40. Pork values closed higher Wednesday, up 62 cents at 90.83. Ribs, hams, picnics, and bellies were all higher, and estimated hog slaughter was 490,000 head, up 6,000 on the week and up almost 7,000 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were up on the steady to higher cash business that developed Wednesday, and lean hog futures ended the day mostly higher, supported by cash and wholesale business. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Help maximize your yield potential and savings with 0% financing on leading fungicides from BASF. You can't beat 0%, especially when you could save big on consistent performing fungicides like Reviloc fungicide and Veltima fungicide until March 15th, 2025. 0% financing means keeping more in your wallet for better ROI. Talk to your BASF retailer today about the Grower Finance Program. Subject to credit approval, terms and conditions. See BASF Grower Finance Program for details. Always read and follow label directions.
Day one, the hardest day. The day you hear,
"This is a type of blood cancer."
But day one is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day one.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
To learn more and get help on day 2, day 28, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Frida Faye Johnston of Salem passed away Friday, January 10th at the age of 85 years. Funeral services for Frida Faye Johnston will be Friday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will also be on Friday from 11 o'clock until service time at noon. Burial will be in the New Harmony Cemetery. And all arrangements for Frida Faye Johnston of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Rosaline Rose Cole of Town and Country, Missouri, formerly of Viburnum, passed away Tuesday, January 14th at the age of 95 years. Funeral services for Rose Cole will be Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville, with visitation for family and friends also on Friday from 11 in the morning till service time at 1 o'clock. Entry will be at the Shoal Creek Cemetery, Steelville, Missouri. Memorials may be made to the Shoal Creek Cemetery, and all arrangements for Rosaline Rose Cole, formerly of Viburnum, are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Ben McWilliams, Jr. of Rolla, passed away January 9th at the age of 87 years. Funeral services for Ben will be at 12 noon Friday, January 17th at the Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Rolla. Visitation for family and friends will also be Friday from 11 in the morning till service time at 12 noon at the Emmanuel Lutheran Church. Entry will be at the Fort Leonard Wood Veteran Cemetery, Waynesville, Missouri at 3:30 on Friday with full military honors. Memorials are suggested to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, and all arrangements for Ben McWilliams, Jr. of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Mildred Millie Conaway of Cherryville passed away Friday, January 10th, the age of 99 years. Funeral services for Millie Conaway will be Saturday, January 18th at 1 in the afternoon at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville, with visitation for family and friends of Millie Conaway also be on Saturday from 11 in the morning till service time at 1 in the afternoon. Entry will be at the Cherryville Baptist Church Cemetery, Cherryville, Missouri. And all arrangements for Mildred Millie Conaway of Cherryville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Walden Skanitsky of Salem passed away Saturday, January 11th, at the age of 78 years. Funeral services for Walden Skanitsky will be Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will also be on Saturday from 1 in the afternoon until service time at 2 o'clock. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Walden Skanitsky of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Roy Dean Parker, age 77 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, December 25th. A celebration of life for family and friends of Roy Dean Parker will be held Sunday from 12:30 until 3:30 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Entry will be at a later date at the Boss Cemetery. And all arrangements for Roy Dean Parker of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Commissioners met for their regular meeting this morning at the courthouse. Bob Gravely Jr. was in and had questions about how the budget is prepared by the Commission. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson and County Clerk Angie Curley explained that the process started about 2 months before the end of the year. Then office holders received income and expense reports for the year before submitting their budget requests to the Commission. The Commissioners review all the requests and then may ask the office holders to come in to their regular meeting to discuss their needs before a tentative budget is prepared. which is now available to the public. The public hearing to approve the budget will be held on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock. That's January 23rd at the Commissioner's office in the courthouse, at which time the Commission will go over the budget before it is approved. Grant Wilson from Congressman Jason Smith's office was in and congratulated Commissioners Keith Green and Jimmy Williams on taking office. He said the 119th Congress has been busy passing FEMA bills with bipartisan support to help expedite claims and hold them accountable for getting to the stricken areas to assess the damage and provide help to those citizens. He also said they have passed bills on not allowing men to participate in female sports and for the United States to enter into a tax treaty with Taiwan that should help decrease the reliance on China. Wilson said they are working on a bill that would extend the Trump tax credits, reduce spending, and work on energy situation, but that is still being worked on by Congress. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Keith Green said workers will be picking up a truck that broke down on the way to Napide in Jefferson City to have the salt spreader installed and bring it back to the shop for repairs. He also said crews would be out checking roads for slick spots. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams said workers are spreading salt and sand on remaining slick spots, doing some minor grading, and cutting brush and low limbs on County Road 4330. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he and Commissioner Green attended the FEMA meeting Tuesday. He said Dent County sustained between $6 and $7 million in road damages, and after meeting with the FEMA officials, the county will address the damaged roads and bridges in projects. According to Commissioner Green, crews will be doing repairs one project at a time, then submitting the paperwork necessary to be reimbursed before moving on to the next project. He said a project may be 6 or 7 roads or could be just one bridge, depending on the severity and costs associated with making the repairs. He said this is the only way the county can afford to make the needed repairs without having to borrow money. Clerk Angie Curley said the preliminary county budget is available in her office and can be picked up, or you can contact them and they can email you the budget. Call 573-729-4144 for more information. She also said tax entity certifications are due by January 28th in her office. Carly went on to say the courthouse will be closed on Monday, January 20th for Martin Luther King's birthday. She also said she would be attending a Missouri Association of Counties board meeting on Thursday, January 23rd. Commissioner Williams said the county is waiting on bids to extend the warranty on the Caterpillar graders from Fabic, as the warranty has already expired. Gary Parker also came in and said there is ice on a hill as well as on a bridge on Dent County Road 5225, and Commissioner Williams said he will have someone check that out. The next meeting of the Commission will be Thursday morning, January 23rd at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. The City of Salem Board of Aldermen held their regular meeting Tuesday evening at 6:30 in the old auditorium. After approval, the agenda and consent agenda, local business owner Scott Radford brought up an issue with his utility rates. After a brief explanation from City Administrator Sally Burbidge and no further questions from the board approved Resolution Number 1-2025, a resolution stating intent to seek funding through the Community Development Block Grant Program. The board also approved Resolution Number 2-2025, authorizing the mayor to execute a contract change order between Gray Construction, LLC, the City of Salem, and James Hedrick for property located at 102 South Washington, and Resolution Number 3-2025, a resolution between the City of Salem and Merrimack Regional Planning Commission allowing MRPC to administer the Community Development Block Grant Mitigation Program for the Storm Siren System if the city is awarded the grant funds. The administration fee of $10,000 will be paid from the grant if it is awarded. Mayor Parker recommended appointing Kayla Sisko and Lauren Toman to the Finance Committee, and the board approved. During the reports of city officials, Sally Burbidge stated she attended the FEMA meeting along with Public Works Director Steve Payne and Parks and Recreation Director Melissa Du Bois. This was an informational meeting on how to go about submitting a form request for reimbursement from the flooding that occurred in November of 2024. She also stated that in order for sidewalk construction to continue downtown, there needs to be at least 3 days of warmer temperatures. Mayor Parker stated that the Salem Fireworks Committee is hosting a trivia night in February. For more information on that, citizens should call 573-247-7847. Public Works Director Steve Payne gave an update on the utility crews and reminded citizens to please try to keep their trash cans and vehicles off the streets to keep the area cleared for the snowplows. With no other reports, the meeting went into closed session before adjourning. City of Salem Board of Aldermen held a public meeting Tuesday evening at 6 at the old auditorium to discuss the city's submission of the Community Development Block Grant, also referred to as the CDBG, program for the storm warning siren. City Administrator Sally Burbridge read some questions she had received in advance from the community, and Chief of Police Joe Chase addressed many of them. The total cost of the project is estimated at $133,532, with a proposed contribution from the city of $27,500 in cash to be paid out of the capital improvement funds and approximately $6,032 for in-kind work to be paid by the electrical crew. The new system from Wheeling Mass Notification will replace the existing 8 sirens around town with 2 siren systems strategically placed to cover more area, with the sound concentrated in areas with the highest population. If this grant is awarded and the new system is installed, the city plans to surplus and sell the old siren components to offset the cost and reduce the financial impact on the community. The Wheeling system is an industry-leading system in emergency notification and works on both high and low frequencies, allowing sound to travel farther and be heard and felt indoors. The Dent County Health Center is providing warming items for those in need with winter coats, gloves, mittens, hats, and new socks. They will continue to provide this service this year. If you'd like to help restock the items people have already picked up, you can donate gloves, mittens, all sizes of hats, new socks, and blankets. For more information, or to donate items, or to make monetary donations for staff to purchase items for the warming center at the Dent County Health Center, or if you need someone to pick up your donations, feel free to call them at 573-729-3106 or stop by the Dent County Health Center on Highway 3272 East. The Dent County the Dent County Fire Protection District Board of Directors held their meeting Tuesday evening, January 14th. Jeff Stokes took the oath of office to fill a board vacancy till the next scheduled election. The consent agenda and minutes from the previous meeting were reviewed and approved. The financial report was reviewed with an ending balance of $206,908.38. All bills, payments, and statements were reviewed and approved. The budget was also approved. The monthly reimbursement report was presented with a total of 19 calls for the month and for the year. That's not accurate. 8 of the calls were for various types of fires. Other calls included media assist accidents and hazmat. In old business, after a presentation and discussion by Tom Ziskarski, or however that's pronounced, pardon me, Tom, that was slaughtering of your name, your last name. But anyway, well, Courtney Wegman also was involved. A resolution calling for a special bond election to be held on Tuesday, April 8th, was voted for. Papers were signed and the bond company and recorded. The tower lease with Fidelity Sparklight was discussed and the check was signed for the 2023-2024 rent for the tower. There was no new business. In the chief's report, Chief Floyd reported that the ladder truck was in St. Louis for repair. He also stated 4 people will be attending fire training school before adjourning. The next meeting was set for Thursday, February 11th at 6 o'clock in the evening. And that has been a look at local news brought to you by SBU's Salem campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Reality check number 36. Shouldn't your personal banker know you, well, personally? At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. The first thing we do is get to know you. Are you a planner or a last-second guy? Have a house full of crazy kids or an empty nest? We aren't just your banker. We're your neighbor who helps with money. We might even spring for a cup next time we see you in the coffee shop. Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Tigers.
Catch and shoot deep three. Good. Splashed it home from deep.
Play.
Puts up a floater. Good. He got fouled. A career high 27.
Here.
Jammed down for his first Missouri field goal.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
I need all of you to join hands and help build something special.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Ball fake. Now deep three. Left wing good.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
The pitch.
And it's a goner! Another 3-run homer for Burleson.
Cardinals Nation. The Cardinals Caravan presented by Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is coming your way. It's your chance to get up close and personal with your favorite team. Get the latest scoop on the upcoming season from current players, Cardinals alumni, and broadcasters. Plus, there will be raffle prizes and autographs for the kids. Jump on the Caravan, the Cardinals Caravan, rolling into Rolla on Saturday, January 18th. For more information, visit cardinals.com/caravan.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Lady Tigers will be in action tonight against the Kabul Lady Bulldogs. This game will be a varsity-only match up at the Salem High School Gymnasium at 6 o'clock. You can listen to the game live right here on your hometown radio station, KSMO, 1340 AM or 95.7 FM. Or you can watch it live on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch pages. Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and Coach Woody will start at approximately 5:50. The Blues are playing the Calgary Flames for the second time in 3 days tonight at 7 o'clock. KSMO Radio will carry the game on a delayed basis following the Salem Lady Tiger basketball game. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Incarnate Word Academy girls basketball out of St. Louis set the national record with 139 straight wins on Saturday. Then they turned around and made it 140 with a win on Sunday at the Sophie Cunningham Classic in Columbia. Coach Dan Rolfus said he and the players are a little relieved that the record's been broken.
We really didn't focus on it. We didn't prepare any different. We didn't do anything different as a team. But the kids knew, and I know, getting that, that final 139 kind of took a lot of pressure off the girls.
All right, tonight, they're at home for the first time this season. They're taking on a state champion from Illinois on their home court. That game will be streamed on Misha TV. Well, it's rare to see NHL teams play each other in back-to-back games, let alone in the same rink. The Blues are taking on the Flames again after they took care of Calgary 2-1 on Tuesday night. Coach Jim Montgomery looking forward to the challenge.
It takes me back to my college days. You play the same opponent Friday and Saturday night, so I look forward to the strategic changes that we'll try and anticipate that they make, because they're a real good coaching staff over there, and the adjustments that we will make.
It's been a rough first year for Missouri State men's basketball coach Conzo Martin. He saw his team drop to 0-7 in Missouri Valley play, losing to Southern Illinois 73-51 after they were behind by 19 points in the first half. Former Kansas City Royals superstar Bo Jackson has dropped a $21 million judgment against his niece and nephew, who he accused of harassment and extortion. A judge had ruled in Jackson's favor last year. The case was resolved this week with a consent judgment barring further harassment and awarding no damages to either side. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
We are the keepers of the wild. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving the natural landscapes that define our nation. Nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters. Together with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 million acres of American wildlands. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
At National Geographic Society, we believe in the power of wonder. It drives us to explore, pushes us to see the world differently, moves us to action. And we believe that today, wonder is more essential than ever. Wow. That's why we're supporting a new generation of explorers to ask big questions, make breakthroughs, and bring the future closer. Wonder awaits. Will you join us? Visit natgeo.org/wonder.
Hey, it's Fitz, the guy who plays the hits from the Country Top 40 Countdown, and we're kicking off a brand new year of hits together. Who's going to kick off 2025 on top? Anything can happen. So we'll see you this weekend for all the hits on the Country Top 40 with Fitz right here.
It is now time for a look at news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. After the top of the 5 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Hi, I'm Chris Kerber.
And I'm Joey Vitale.
We invite you to be our guest this season as we bring you the exciting play-by-play action of the St. Louis Blues.
We'll tell you about every big save, bone-crushing hit, and every game-winning goal on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO in Salem, Missouri.
Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
Ooh, ma.
What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud phone system. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm, I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
Missouri Net News. I'm Elisa Nelson. Missouri's top military officer will soon change. Governor Mike Kehoe has chosen Brigadier General Charles Houseman as the next Adjutant General of the National Guard. Houseman tells Missouri Net what he brings to the table.
I've had a lifetime of being able to lead soldiers. If you want to be a good leader, you have to also be a good listener.
The husband of a former Missouri state representative has been sentenced to 37 months in federal prison for money laundering. 51-year-old Antonio Jones is the husband of former state representative Chantel Nickerson Clark. Missouri U.S. Senator Josh Hawley is sponsoring legislation that could keep some illegal immigrants jailed without bond for crimes harming children. Travis's law is named after Travis Wolf, who was killed in a 2023 traffic crash allegedly by an undocumented immigrant driving down the wrong way street. This is Missouri Net.